against Matt Constantinides, who had a career worst day. 5 for 15 on the dot when these two teams played last year in the NCAA tournament. And early, it's one back by Mullen. No problem.
There it is, Mullen winning it to himself.
Down the right alley, dumps off behind the cage. Off for Roa. Roa dodges, shoots, and it's saved. Luke Down steps up early for the Tigers. A big stop.
Nice save.
Downs finally gets it across midfield. Jumps it off to Joe Meidling, who flips it back. That's going to go out of bounds.
Continue to put the pole on. You see Michael Leo here with the short stick.
Leo goes one-on-one behind the defender, shoots, and scores. Leo didn't put a single goal into the back of the net last time out against Vermont, but starts the offense early today against Towson.
Nadalin was raving about Michael Leo this week. Leo drags his defender low, and just beats him underneath. What Leo does such a good job of is just holding this slide. He's patient. He has a different pace that he dodges with. He's Towson electing to put a pole on Jackson Birtwistle early. Birtwistle was having success in the invert in both of the first two games against Jacksonville and Vermont.
Hiltz comes off a screen, dumps off inside. Thompson shovel shot. My goodness. Beautiful setup, beautiful finish. It's all orange 2 minutes in.
Another game, another highlight reel Thompson goal. Hiltz finds Thompson inside, who deals with this pressure and just throws a backhand into the top corner. Wasn't even looking at the net when he caught this ball. Stays patient and calm, gets his hands free, whips it into that top left corner. Unreal finish there.
Get open, goes back behind cage to Alex Roussel. He's picked up strong, pushed back by Levine. The short stick, dump off inside, and there's the first goal for Towson. Bode Maurer breaks the quiet streak early. Gets Towson off the board with a quick stick move.
Roussel gets the short stick matchup here. He dominated Syracuse last year with 7 points. Drives up the side. Syracuse has to respect him early. He just does a good job of moving this ball back to Fitzpatrick, who finds Maurer inside. That's some good ball movement by the Towson offense, and a nice possession there early in to set.
Spallina not rushing. Curls around the near side, lowers the shoulder, shoots, and scores. Bounces it home. Syracuse goes back up 2 goals. Joey Spallina off a career day, 10 points last time out against Vermont. Doesn't wait long to get going today.
Spallina primarily a right-handed dodger. This time dodges on Spagnoli, gets up to his left hand and throws a bouncer in. What's so successful here about what he does, as he gets to GLE, he initiates that contact, gets himself going north-south.
Gallagher works at midfield against Jake Spallina, Joey's brother. Gets open on the left wing. Can't get a shot. Ball on the ground, it's loose. Kicked out of bounds. Syracuse is going to take over.
Roa.
Leo's calling something out with his right hand. Gets that isolation. Spins around, near side, lowers the shoulder again. Loses control on the pass. That got the Towson sideline excited.
Nice defense there by Dan Riley.
Roa whips from top right shelf. 4 goal scorers from the Orange. Up 4-1 early.
Wow, what a shot there by Luke Rowe. Was just commenting on his stick. He sailed one wide. This time he dodges from up to top, takes the middle, just lefty on the run, offhand, high to high, top right.
Goal yet. McCarthy comes down the near side, double teamed, gives it off. Hiltz lowers the shoulder, he shoots, it's blocked. A defensive stand, Joe Meidling.
Towson did a good job there. They've, it's taken them some more time, I think, than they wanted. Good job by Syracuse.
Making the Tigers earn it. Just 1 goal so far. Nope, make it 2. Ronan Fitzpatrick stormed onto the scene last week with 5 goals and has one in the first quarter today.
Ronan Fitzpatrick, really impressed by the film from Hopkins, able to score in a variety of different ways. catches this one inside, fires it low to low. Credit here to Mikey Weishauer, dodging hard, causing a matchup change, getting the ball back to Chop Gallagher, probably Towson's best offensive midfielder from a feeding perspective.
Wanted his second goal of the day, couldn't find it. Backed up by Spolina and the Cuse.
Wyatt Hoddle out here with this first line, Michael Leo and Roa.
Spolina dumps off to the back. He was picked up by a short stick. Now Spagnoli, the long pole, has switched onto him. Leo dodging, near side, spin, dump off inside. What a pass and what a shot. Leo couldn't get to the goal himself, dumped off to Hiltz, who finished the job.
I'm a little surprised that Towson continues to put a short stick on Michael Leo. We've seen him just be on this low left wing, just operating there, dodging at his own pace. His teammates moving to the other side of the field. You see Hiltz here just waiting on that backside pipe. Leo's able to find him. Hiltz, a nice handle there, a little bit of a twister finish.
It's marked for a slash.
45-42.
Comes in from the back. That means Syracuse. Big opportunity for Towson to get back within 2 goals. Syracuse's defense, a man down. But the goalie steps up. Jimmy McCool with the stop, and Syracuse is going to take over. The Orange back to full strength. Michael Leo works up on offense. English dumps off, and a bouncing shot goes in for Thompson. His second fancy finish of the day. It's all orange early.
Sam English and Finn Thompson, they've linked up for a lot of 2-man goals on this right wing. Thompson so good inside, just waits patiently as English draws all the attention. Slides this one inside. Another nice finish by Thompson, wrapping his stick around.
Carter Rice applying some pressure, came from off the ball.
Nice slide there from Michael Grace, the RIT transfer.
Grace, the big addition for Syracuse's defense. And McCool makes a big stop there. No! The ball falls through. Unconventional, but a much-needed score for the Tigers.
Take another look at this one here on the replay. But Mikey Weishauer, what a goal. Dodges hard on Kikemo, uses that pick, gets underneath, and then back up top. We call that a little bit of an S dodge, stays out of the goal mouth, uses the dive. It's an athletic play there. I think that ball goes bar down.
Just barely grazed the crossbar, falls down in over the head of McCool. Not much he can do to out for another battle. Syracuse is dominating the face-off dot so far, winning 7-3. This one poked behind Mullen, but it's one picked up by Constantinides. Dumps it off, and Towson has some room to breathe.
And if he does need a rest, needs a breather.
Huddle out there now with Roa and Leo. Roa has the ball, whips from the left side, finds the upper right 90. Luke Roa with his second goal today. Didn't need any help, no assists, was all alone on the near side.
I critiqued Roa on his first take of the game, dodging down that left alley and taking a low angle shot. Here he just does the same thing again, gets those hands back, beats downs high. Roa just continuing to showcase why he's one of the best midfielders in the country. His on-the-run shooting has really been second to none with both his left and right hand. Nice shot there.
Dumps it off. Near side, Spolina playing out on the wing, not at X this possession. Behind the back shot, saved by Downs. McCarthy tried to get fancy. He follows up his shot, stays aggressive. Syracuse picks it up, no. Hiltz misfired as he tried to scoop the ball up. Weishauer took just one shot in the entire first quarter. You'd expect a guy with 42 goals last year to maybe be a little bit more aggressive early on.
I don't think they had the ball a ton. I think he was playing within the offense. Aggressive there on that possession, too.
Working against a zone that's nice and tight for Towson, and it works. Pulls off a stop with Downs.
Downs, another nice save inside. Coach Nadalin really high on them, says a lot of them are underrated. Vianney, number 6, with Tusick, number 3.
Oswald, number 5 as well, who just dumped it off to Vianney. He's working on Kakemo and gets over him for the goal. Pushed back by the long pole and shows off some of that underrated talent.
Alex Vianney, who we were just highlighting, he had a nice game against Hopkins from an initiating perspective. He gets this ball top center, able to handle the pressure from Kakemo, deals with it, fires it low.
It's John Mullen, Syracuse's starter, going up against the backup freshman, Kai Lopez from the Tigers. He's 0 for 1 today. Make that 0 for 2. Mullen wins it with ease, moves forward, Spallina extra pass, turns into a goal. Poetry in motion from the Orange, finished off by Owen Hiltz.
What a play here. Mullen wins this ball forward. He's gonna hit Spallina, who moves right into this pass from Mullen, just throws a little touch pass over to Hiltz. That ball's in and out of Spallina's stick, almost a quick stick. Credit to him for moving those feet, anticipating that defender. That
a lot of power on it, shot it from a similar spot to where he just scored from.
Towson back in the zone, they're staying in it.
Get some contact on English, pokes it out of bounds. A lone man down opportunity they've had to defend against today. Just 30 seconds this time for the Tigers.
Syracuse shutting off Weishauer with Sam English, playing a 4-man inside.
Pass inside, whoa, shot goes in. Alex Roussel finds the back of the net. And he just loves to score against Syracuse, did it plenty last year.
Credit Towson's patience here, just operating on this right side. Gallagher with a top-down feed. That's a tough handle inside for Roussel. Has to catch the ball facing upfield, turns around, fires it low to low. 5-hole there.
His career high in goals is 4. That came against 10 on the day for him. 10 wins. McCarthy down the near side. Syracuse with its second line midfield out there. McCarthy, Deere, Birtwistle.
Syracuse had numbers there for a second. Deere was flying in from the midfield.
McCarthy uses his screen, passes far side, long shot goes in. Owen Hiltz from the far side yet again, and he's got a hat trick in the first half.
We saw a similar possession to this, 1 or 2.
Wilson circulating as they make some subs. Weishauer playing patiently along the near sideline. Dumps it off to Weber. He had 3 goals and an assist last time these two teams played. Dumps it off, and a shot while falling. Weishauer, that's what it takes to stop a guy as talented as him. Yellow.
Got the replay here. Towson, you'll largely see them dodging and initiating from the midfield. Syracuse not shutting off Weishauer.
It was Roussel who had the goal on the inside last time. He's looking for it again. Pass goes over his head instead to Maurer, who loses control, and Syracuse.
Matters. All these games matter come May.
Get as challenged as you can early, build up the RPI, do what you need to do to play, and get as close to Memorial Day weekend as you can.
Syracuse going into a zone out of the timeout.
That's the adjustment Gary Gate made during the break. Towson just feeling it out. Unsuccessfully for now. 2 missed shots. Syracuse gets the stop with the zone.
Credit John O'Dearna there. Throwing a
indicative of the final score here. Roa gets some room. Dumps it off. Now all the way behind Cage. Spallina, flat-footed, pass inside to Roa, double clutch. It's stopped by Downs.
Well, the save there.
For the Orange, the reason why SU up by 4 so far. And after a strong first half, Johnny Mullen,
That's what we were echoing at the half in terms of Natalin's commentary. There's a lot of unforced turnovers, whether it's in the clear, just being a little sloppy, or on offense here early.
Sloppy shot, forced back to the corner.
Towson making it hard for the Syracuse midfielders to dodge and move the ball through X, denying Hilt and Spallina down there.
English pushed off. Towson coming out in man-to-man after running zone for a little bit of the end of the second quarter. Spallina uses a screen, dumps off inside, and that turns into a goal. Finn Thompson with a hat trick today, set up beautifully by his teammate Spallina.
Finn Thompson ends up having a short stick on him, goes back to set a pick on Spallina, plays that two-man game. Spallina does a good job drawing two, stepping away, getting those hands free. At the same time, Thompson, almost a little bit of a backdoor slip here, catches it. And I love how on that finish he just
had 2 goals and an assist in a loss to Johns Hopkins last Tuesday. Has just 1 goal so far on 5 shots. Dump off inside and a quick stick goal. Bode Maurer with his second of the day. Flips it in from just outside the crease.
Carbon copy of a first quarter goal, excuse me. Weissauer dodges down the side, gets a pick, moves this ball back up top to Chop Gallagher. Towson ball. Towson hasn't had a ton of success feeding the crease from low. They've been trying to throw these cross crease passes from that low left wing. They found a little bit more success, initiating from up top, especially with that first line midfield out there. But this second line also scored a goal earlier with Vianney.
Matusik initiates passes, bouncer hits off the pipe. Physicality before Syracuse can pick the ball back up. Michael Grace chases it down. He's double teamed, but flips the ball forward. A heads up pass, clears it to Levine, and Syracuse.
That nice pick from Trey Deer.
Didn't turn into anything yet, but Spallina backed it up for the Orange. McCarthy dumps off to Hiltz. Behind the cage pass, doesn't turn into a goal. Deer is stopped. Down stands tall. And Towson gets a much needed stop.
Downs has had Deer's number today. And up top his whole career, playing some of his best lacrosse in his senior season.
Part of an experienced Syracuse defensive unit, which is all the more helpful when you have a first-year starter in goal. Gallagher shoots, misses just off wide to the right, and McCool picks it up. Syracuse, but Spallina keeps it in play.
Thought we were going to see another Thompson backhander.
Already has one today, and a hat trick. Hiltz initiating from the far side. Gives off to Spallina. 15 on the shot clock. Flag comes out though. What'll it be? Burt whistle's placed on the interior. Like you mentioned, Spallina not given any breathing room. Behind the back pass, sets up Leo for the shot and the score. Hiltz and Leo work together at Syracuse's first extra man goal of the day. The Orange pick up a much needed goal.
Nothing crazy here. Syracuse just doing a good job of making this Towson defense get small. Michael Leo catches it. Nice finish low.
Have been in control all day long. Won 2 easy games against unranked teams. Today trying to do it against a ranked one. That miss won't help. Good job in goal by Downs, who chases the down pick.
Fitzpatrick, 5 goals against Hopkins in his debut for Towson in his redshirt freshman year.
Roussel pushed back. He had 1 goal, Fitzpatrick, in the first quarter, hasn't scored since. Just 10 on the shot clock. Spin move, Matusik, given no breathing room, shoots, and it's saved by McCool, but it falls in. Fitzpatrick finishes the job. McCool made the stop, lost control of the ball.
There he is, Fitzpatrick. Really nice defensive stand here by Syracuse. Almost got Towson down to the last couple seconds of this shot clock. They had to put a ball on cage. McCool just pops this one up. Savvy play there by Fitzpatrick. Similar to Hiltz's goal that he scored against Vermont, just batting it in zone a ton.
McCarthy, Deere, Burt Whistle.
Moving pick.
Trying to create space against the zone, draws the...
Not sure he sees the clock.
4 to play. A bouncing prayer doesn't go. Towson can't punch one in at the end of the quarter. Syracuse up 12-9 on the face-off battle so far. This one knocked into the Syracuse defensive half. It gets picked up. Chuck limped for a few steps after. Seems okay. 10 on the shot clock. Near side, English can't control the pass. 5, needs to shoot. Brings the ball low, shoots, and finds the back of the net. Sam English had no time, and he still scores. His first goal of the day comes when Syracuse needs it most, the 4th quarter.
English continues to just be on a different level athletically. In all 3 games we've seen him play this year. Makes a nice play here. Getting to the middle, a little bit of a toe drag. Able to handle that pressure.
He's off for a breather right now. Gives up for the second line midfield. Burt Whistle spins. Doesn't get the space he wants. Brings it to the near side. Spallina, he's been quiet today. Spins, spins again. Lowers the shoulder, shoots, and scores. Second goal of the day, first since the first quarter. It's all opening up for the Orange now. 2 goals, 2 assists. A nice performance in front of his dad.
I was about to compliment Spagnoli's defense, but Spallina, one of the country's most patient Dodgers, just continues to work this matchup. Lean in. Throws a nice little floater there. Gets downs to dip low. Towson bench and fans looking for a flag there. Didn't get it. Rice was getting a little bit high on Maurer, but nothing that the refs deemed too illegal.
5 on the shot clock. Beautiful spin. Roussel can't finish it. Just airmails the ball. Towson's going to give it up here.
Expect Towson to just dump this into the corner. Now they're giving a reset.
Wow. A fresh 60 seconds. Syracuse doesn't agree, but that gives Towson room to work.
I didn't see it on that last shot. Would need to get another look. Syracuse bench not happy.
The officials pull aside to have an extra conversation about it. Syracuse makes some defensive subs. Douglas Donovan, Jason McGinn, and Robert Ritchie, the officials, and they do confirm. And he threw the flag here because he thought that the ball did not hit the top of the crossbar there. Maybe a slight change in direction.
I just can't tell. I'm not sure.
The original call was a reset. The angle that they just showed here in the dome got the crowd a little bit loud. They seem to obviously think that it's in Syracuse's direction, does not get reset.
I believe they would need enough to turn it over.
Certainly doesn't look like
Good
there's
enough evidence.
Yeah, certainly doesn't look like there's proof one way or the other.
I would guess that this call stands from that replay.
Syracuse will be docked a timeout.
Call does indeed stand. Gary Gate saying it's
Well-timed slide on Weishauer.
came in on time, poked the ball free, and eventually gave Syracuse the ball back on offense. Wyatt Hoddle out to help the midfield blue unit, but Luke Rowe is the one to punch in the goal. Goal number 3, a hat trick for Luke Rowe, working with space on the near side.
Luke Rowe continuing to show off this left hand. Take a look at Ryder Ochoa saving this possession, the St. John's transfer. Hoddle sets a nice pick. Rowe just runs off that. His lefty shot proving to be one of the most lethal in the country from up top. Puts that top right.
Time doubling up the Tigers, 14-7, midway through the final quarter. Spallina with a full head of steam, plants his feet behind the cage. And he'll patiently wait for some off-ball motion. Looking for the open Dodger. Hiltz got poked in the face from behind. No flag comes out, and his teammate scores anyway. Tyler McCarthy with his first goal of the day. The physical defense doesn't stop the Orange offense.
If you take a look back at last year's tape from Syracuse versus Towson, Joey Spallina continued to get hang-ups and make the Towson defense pay. Towson was electing last season to send downs out of the net and flush the hang-up. This time they let Spallina shop from back here. Syracuse off ball just does a good job continuing to move. Tyler McCarthy with, I believe, his first goal of the season. Second line midfielder.
At X, he initiated from their last timeout, sets up the behind the back goal for Leo. Michael Leo, my goodness. Left side BTB with barely any room.
Towson still in their zone. Syracuse elects to put the ball behind. Spallina just shopping from back there. Leo cuts with the short stick defender on him. Flashes his stick, increases that angle in one moment.
Deer, he's been held silent. The weave, Burt Whistle, low shot, toe drag goes in. Everybody eats for the Orange, up 10 over Towson.
This is just exceptional ball movement from Syracuse. Deer over to Thompson, switches field to Hiltz. Hiltz with the assist to Burt Whistle. Each offensive player only keeping that ball in their stick for maybe a second.
Finally makes a run, stops right in front of the crease. The pass to Thompson doesn't go. But Syracuse wins it back. McCarthy and Burt Whistle work together. 10 on the shot clock. McCarthy near side, not close to the goal, has to make a run. Spallina switches fields. Hiltz fakes the shot, goes in for another. Misses it. Down stepped up big.
Nice hitch there by Spallina.
Got 6 of the 8 first place votes. Delaware got the other 2. Hiltz cross-court feed, oh my goodness! Jumped up, finished down for the goal. Luke Rowe. But a flag flies. This would be crazy if it stood. At this highlight goal.
What a play here. Little give and go to get Hiltz the ball. Throws up an alley-oop almost. Rowe on that backside. Finishes that in one.
It was ruled that he was not pushed in, and on the response, Maryland punched in the game winner. Syracuse, another year older and more mature, hoping to get a win down in College Park, but they pick up a flag on defense here.
Figueres just trying to make a play here. It's under the arm of Roussel. Have to call that.
Roussel, the distributor on the inside. Hasn't gotten a chance yet. Dumped down low, poked away. But the ball's flung out of bounds by Grace. It'll stay Towson ball.
Nice stick by senior captain Caden Cole, 33 in orange.
Shot from deep by Fitzpatrick doesn't go. And it's pulled back in. McCool reels in the ball. Extra man opportunity killed by Syracuse.
Look to run out this clock.
Towson not wanting him to do that. Weber with some extracurricular activity. That draws a flag. Syracuse flings the ball out to just get that over with.
Really good job. Good job. I don't know why. Good job.
Personal foul, 12 black, / 1 minute. 12 black.
Syracuse makes light work of Towson. First ranked win of the year, and it comes in dominant fashion. 18-7, Syracuse takes care of Towson.
What time is it, Syracuse fans? It's taco time. You now have 48